Sarah with Bits and Giggles, and today we're roasting a whole chicken in the Ninja Foodi. Okay, so first of all, I'm just gonna get all of my ingredients together. I have my chicken, it's about 4 pounds. I have some fresh crushed garlic. I have a cup of water, and I have my chicken rub. That chicken rub is a homemade rub that I will leave a link to in the video. But for now, we are just going to get our water into our Ninja Foodi cooking pot. So we'll put the water in there, and then we'll also add the fresh garlic. Okay, so let's get this rub on the chicken. I usually use a container full of rub just because it's easier to put onto the chicken, and then later I have a shaker and I use that when we're in the air crisping step. So first of all, we're just going to get some of this rub all over the chicken. So now you notice that I placed the chicken into the cook and crisp basket. It fits in there really nice. And then you're just gonna take the cook and crisp basket and slide it into the cooking pot. And now we need our pressure cooking lid. Okay, so place the pressure cooking lid onto the Foodi, making sure that the arrows here line up so you make sure that the lid is sealed and in the correct position. And then you want to make sure that the pressure seal valve is set to seal. And then on the controls, you want to hit pressure high for 21 minutes. And now we wait. So the 21 minutes is up. I just heard the beep from the Ninja Foodi, and now it's starting to count up. We're gonna let it, the chicken natural release for about 15 minutes. So we're gonna wait until this timer gets to 15 minutes, and then we're gonna come up here and slide that pressure release valve over to vent. So here we wait a little bit more. Okay, all, we're almost to 15 minutes here. There we go. So now we're gonna go to the pressure release valve and go to vent. And it seems like all the pressure has already been released, so we are good to go in releasing the lid. That looks good. I'm gonna put the lid over into this kitchen sink, and then we are going to brush this bird with some butter, and we are going to crisp it up. Now before we put the Foodi on air crisp, I did take the basket out of the Foodi just so I can empty the liquid. I haven't decided if this really makes a difference or not. I do normally empty the liquid after pressure cooking if I am going to air crisp, but you know, I'm not completely sold that you need to. I just have so far, so we are going to do that today and then get the cook and crisp basket back into the cooking pot. Okay guys, now I just have some melted butter, and I'm going to brush the chicken just to kind of get a nice layer of butter on there, so then when we do crisp it, it browns really nicely. And if you think you need a little bit more seasoning, you can go ahead and add that now too. Mine looks, you know, my chicken looks pretty good here. It looks like most of the seasoning stayed on, and that looks good, but maybe I'll just give a couple more shakes. All right guys, now we're gonna close the lid, and we are going to set this to air crisp this time. First of all, we're gonna turn it back on. If I can get it on, there we go. And then we're gonna hit air crisp, We're gonna set the temperature to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and the time to 20 minutes. And we're gonna start that baby up. Here we go. So the beauty of the Foodi is that you can check how your food is doing when you're in air crisp mode. So we're at about a little under 12 minutes. Let's just see how the chicken is doing. It is looking really good, but we are going to crisp that up yet for another 12 minutes. So let's just keep cooking. So while we wait, I have to introduce you to our house pup. This is Belle. Belle, can you say hi to everybody? Don't be shy, it's okay. Say hello. She likes to sit in the kitchen here while I cook, especially when she hears the foodies going, because she knows that something good is going to be coming out of that cooking pot. Although we don't give her a lot of people food, I think her nose still brings her to the kitchen. So she's a good helper. So we're at about 7 minutes now. I'm just gonna check again, and I'm going to take the temperature of the chicken just to see where we're at. I usually have a digital thermometer, but I am not sure where it is today. I think my husband might have hid it from me. So we are at, oh, we're still going up. We're at about 165, which is where we need to be for chicken. So we might end this cooking time early. So this is why it's always good to take the temperature of the chicken throughout the cook time. I have made chickens before that, they needed that full 20 minutes of air crisp. This one did not. We're gonna allow it to sit here and rest for about 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to cut into this beauty and see what it looks like. Hey guys, I just cut into this chicken so you could see what it looks like. It is very moist, it is done, and it is ready to eat. It looks delicious, and it came together so easy.